Music. I love that club, you know. I'm not that kind of guy that forgot the past. It is still one of the best clubs in the world, but they need to change. Maybe that was when we were there. That was the culture. Maybe the culture is different now. They had to have a reset. If you are a Manchester United coach, you cannot say that. So have you got any good examples of players that come to you for advice? If they're ugly and rude, maybe he can... Man, laughter. United. What's your thoughts on Manchester United? Let's go back. You went back to Manchester United. We spoke on the phone when you were going to sign at Manchester United, when you were negotiating to come back. And my wife wanted to kill me at 1 a.m. when you rang me. Well, what's going on? We can sort this out, you know? End up signing for United. Initially, that must have been a beautiful thing for you, because I remember on the phone you sounded so happy. And then, obviously, it went a bit sour. Just give us a bit of insight, would you? You feel you've been proven right in what you said in the interview done when you first left. To prove that I'm right or wrong, it's not my issues anymore. I say what I have to say, and for me, it's done. But to be honest, real what I wish for Manchester, it's what I wish for me, the best they can. Make again the best team they can, and I love that club. You know, I'm not that kind of guy that forgot the past. When I'm back there, I was very happy. I was one of the best scorers. I did unbelievable things with the club. My first season with 37, I was the third best scorer of the league. I scored all the group stage. I scored every game, even in the league. I scored 17 goals or 18 goals. I did amazing, but as I told you, Manchester, they need to rebuild everything, in my opinion. The coach, they say a few days ago that they cannot compete to win the Champions League and Champions, the League and Champions League. Imagine the coach saying that to all the club. You cannot say, if you are a Manchester United coach, you cannot say that you're not going to fight to win the League or Champions League. You have to be mentally say, listen, maybe we don't have that potential, but I cannot say that. We're going to try, you have to try, but maybe that was when we were there. That was the culture. Maybe the culture is different now, but they had to have a reset because the standards have settings gone down, the expectations have to come down, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is why I say, but this club you need time to rebuild, because it's still one of the best clubs in the world, but they need to change, and they understand that it's the only way. And this is why you show that they start to change again. The structure of the club, the president, the infrastructures and everything. Owners of the club, yeah, they're invested in the training, invest in training. So I'm happy because I'm not happy the way they all happen. But in the same way, we cannot control some points in our life sometimes, but it's already done. And I repeat, I still love Manchester United and I wish them the best. You see the promise in the squad? Like, you look at their squad now. You look at Gacho, like, I'm talking about players, attacking players, really. And you probably look there first, the Goncalos, the Rashfords, the Haalands. You look at that and you think, like, okay, where do you see the promise there? I believe that the future will be bright. I believe, but they don't depend only on the talents. It's more than that. It's all about the club, all of it. Not only the players, the whole club, everything as a unique unit. You know, they have to rebuild from the bottom. If not, they cannot compete. It will be impossible. They can do good things, yes. They can win Carabao or can win, yeah, but I mean Champions League or Europa League or Premier League, difficult in my opinion. I wish that I'm wrong, but it will be difficult. Do you think, Ruud? Obviously, we know Ruud. He's gone back there now. I think he will help a lot. Yeah. In which way? What do you mean now? If Ten Hag and Ruud, I think he can help a lot because he knows the club, and the club should listen. The guys who were there, you or Roy Keane or Paul Scholes or Gary Neville, whatever, Sir Alex Ferguson, you cannot rebuild a club without knowledge, not guys who work in the office. They understand. I understand a lot of football because I see football on the television every day, and I know it doesn't work like that. The people who understand football, 99% are the people who were there in the dressing room, were players who are the most successful coaches in the world. Guardiola, for example, they were players before, they were in the dressing room. They understand, they know how to deal with the players. It's the people who understand the things, you understand. True, if you want to go to Formula One now, to be in, you don't know. I don't know, you understand, it should be the guys who work there. It's like if you have electricity problems in your house, you don't call the plumber, you don't call the guy, I know, but I was on my computer, I know how to change. No, this doesn't work like that. It's true, you understand what I mean. So I believe that Ruud is going to help because he was inside the club. He knows the club, he knows the fans. If the coach listens to him, I think they can improve a little bit. The club, just on that point. Yeah, you've played, and we're going a bit off topic here, but you've played at loads of clubs at the top level. And obviously there's always been young players at all those clubs. What are the young players like interacting with you at these clubs? Have you got any good examples of players that come to you for advice, or you can tell that they're watching you? Who are those guys and what's it like? I don't like to mention names, but not many. In the same way, I remember when I was 18 in Manchester United. You know me very well. I'm not. I don't lie. I see the best examples. I see Gary Neville, your example, Giggsy, Roy, and what do? I check everything and I take from what you do best, what Giggsy does best, and I make my own personality, my own style, my own profession. You understand? And the players today, they don't do that. What was it about those guys? What did you take? For me then, you are professional. Good looking is very far from that, no, but you always do it, Gary. You're always strong, centre back, strong with the good muscles in a pitch, but outside you do it, the gym. I remember a lot. You were a tall guy, but strong guy, abs with size and everything.